play? Yes, we are doing Dozer time. This is the long gulf gap in 9.3 between where I am just kind of stuck with the same tanks, grinding out kind of slow. I think we're going to be a while before we get to anything new, super new and exciting anyways. I think we're going to get the M48 Super pretty soon. But then we're on to the T72MI. Oh man, it's just hard to muster the energy to even get excited about this stuff. But I think then we go to the Weasel. And I'm actually really excited about the Weasel 180. I think that's going to be my favorite thing there. And I can probably hear you saying, well, why don't you just jump over to do that? It's almost the same amount of RP as the T272. And you have a point. The problem is, as soon as you get a 9.7 vehicle in your rotation, you're in 9.7 matches. Honestly, I probably should just get the Leopard 2K right away because it's a main battle tank that'll help me the most in those battles. But I'm going to give the Weasel just out of nostalgia, and frankly because if I'm still playing that while I'm leveling these up, I'm not mad about it. So, yeah, like the Ocelot's going to be one that I'm going to have to level up, and I have to have two. The Gepard 2, I think, is actually going to be fun because it's just the Gepard with Stinger missiles on it. Yeah, and I don't even know about the Flak Rack Rad. The Fla Rack Rad, like this thing is just, it's a goofy ass RV. It's like I'm going to throw the family in it and we're going to go to Oregon. I don't know. But, it's a thing. It's a big old semi with a radar dish and missile launchers on the back. My goodness. And then we are stuck in the land of leopards. Because once we hit 10.3 with Flackrad, then it's 11.7 after that, and we are stuck there forever. Yeah, the Germans don't really have, they don't have a 10.7, they don't have 11.3, is it something like Soviets have? Let's see, they got a 10.7, they got 11.3, they got a 10.7. So yeah, Soviets are going to have a more natural progression, US, let's see, 10.3, 10.3, okay, yeah. Yeah, so the U.S. has a little more natural progression, though I do see some gaps here for what they're going to be dealing with. So, at any rate, there's people with real problems. So, let's keep grinding. So we're going into tank battles. I'm still torn about keeping the M48A2 or the Weasel. I've had a couple matches where it's actually been helpful to have the M48. I had a lot more matches where I just had to play the Weasel, not because I wanted to, but because that was what spawn points allowed, and so I'll probably put the Weasel back into rotation once the Gepard's out of rotation. That way I'm only running with one. Oh, this is an interesting layout with the cap points. Huh. All right, we're going to go down here, and we're going to just try to keep them from getting that ridge line on the town. Oh, just bring his little buddy into town. I had to give his little face my angry face. We were like John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, a bunch of doves. That means we are having a face-off. I don't think you're paying attention to where you're driving, sir. Have you been drinking? Do not bullet ping me because you crashed into a wall. That's not my problem. That's a you problem if I've ever heard it. Put some bombs on there. All right, so we're not gonna flank. I'm not gonna go the beach route. Looks like there's a couple guys already out there. I'm gonna just cut through the heart of town, and we'll see if I win the. The enemy had this plan too lottery. So, well, that wasn't friendly. So, I expect we're gonna roll this pretty well, and then we're gonna see a lot of losses up at B event as soon as they figure out we got 40,000 people in town here. But, yeah. Oh, looks like our guy on the beach ran into someone, or they have a helo coming in. No, looks like he flagged someone, so. I think I will cut over and see if I can help that situation. I'm going to be a lot of help. I can't get through a door. But, you know, oh, and there. Oh, wow. Okay, that is the power of tanks, where mild retaining walls are irrefutable barriers, but that's okay. Yeah, bro, I got you. I'm aware. Now, I wish you'd pinned him before. Alright. So now we're going to push up. Looks like we might even be able to pin them, prevent them from being able to use this spawn. But yeah, they're going to have A and B pretty well held. Hopefully they're going to think I'm running because I popped 2 smoke there. And most people can follow a pattern. But I'm also noisy as hell, so we'll see what happens. Honestly, I saw him peek the ridge, and I just was hoping I could, he might just be dumb enough to hide ammo in a weird place. Alright, Dozer time. Now we are getting pinned in at this spawn. I don't really know the situation. I'm kind of tempted to go in with the Gepard just to find out what it is. And then, in fact, I think that's the way to do it. Just use my, like, sacrificial AA here. See where we're at when we come up over this ridge. Of course I managed to get out of there, no problem, huh? I wonder if it's just someone who has, like, just an angle on that alleyway. If it is, then I would be well advised to avoid that alleyway, but instead I'm trying to prove my theory. Find out where this dude's at. The river, the ridge over yonder. It's the ridge. The ridge has got me there. Oh, there's no river here. This is road. Roads are slightly different than rivers because roads are not wet. Unless it rained, then roads are wet. Alright. Well, clearly, time to turn on radar, find out what the heck's going on. Air to air wise. Still have my armor piercing on, that's a problem.
Flieger, 11 Uhr. Entfernung, 1600 Meter. Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta, 4. Niederhalten. Delta, 4. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst, was gefeuert. Enemy forces have captured the zone. Full pressure on the enemy. We're winning.
must have just driven right past each other.
Enemy will win. Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Echo 3. Stören. Echo 3. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgefasst. Abgefeuert. Allied forces have captured a zone. Most of the strategic zones are captured. Attention to the map! Vorsicht! Luftangriff!
Man, I heard him, but I could not find him.
But next time, we'll win.
Wow, I should have titled this M48 Super, because I think I'm getting it. No, I am not. I see my Silver Lions are definitely not in the range to get that tonight. Let's see. M48 is... Ooh, 795. About halfway there. All right, so on this one, I think we're going to push that left-hand side of the map, the 1, 2, 3 column. It's that, or do we go the other way and push the far left? No, because we did that with the big tank destroyers. That's kind of fun. But over here, yeah, this is more flanking work, which I'm definitely more geared for right now. I've noticed, I can tell I like the KP 70 because I'm not taking it first. I notice that's kind of the behavior I do when I'm trying to like save a tank so that I get to play it longer. This guy needs just tons of things unlocked, so it's actually really easy to justify because it's just this tank's only performing at a fraction of its capabilities, whereas the other one, that guy, he's a lot of the core stuff's done, though I haven't touched his engine upgrades yet, or I don't even know if his turret swivel's fully upgraded yet. So still a lot to do, but yeah, I'm enjoying having him in the roster and needing to play him, so I should probably do the Leopard A1, but I'm kind of playing that like a reserve just because if I got to play 2 Leopards in a match, I want it to be kind of like a clutch save. I'm trying to make myself like the A1A more than I probably do. It's not a bad tank. It's not. It's just for like its tier and where I am now, it's not holding its own weight. It's like the old Leopard one has the exact same problem. Good tank, but it's not, you know, when everyone has thermals, there's only so much you can do. And I'm starting to get to the point where maybe not everyone has thermals, but enough people do that it can really just kind of upsettle things for you. Okay, I got no idea where he got hit from. Probably straight ahead, actually. Oh shoot, I have thermals. Mate, how long have I had thermals and I have not been playing with them? I am so smart. SMRT. Well, I can tell they're first gen thermals at least. Alright, made myself light blind there and tree blind apparently.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
What, is he right next to me? We just drove past each other, huh?
Recon reports enemy spotted.
Boy, that's hard to play. Those first gen thermals are rough. I don't feel like I had that with the weasel. Well, that was good getting right behind this guy. That actually must have given me enough cover so that guy didn't notice me. Alright, now we're going to push up to the hills, see if there's anybody up there. Doesn't look like it. I suppose we can just check for fire and such, but... Wow, that resolution on those first gens is poor. I kind of love the Weasel more. I didn't realize it had second gen thermals. I thought it just had thermals, you know?
Recon reports enemy spotted. Panzer, 12 Uhr. Entfernung, 600 Meter. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Ooh, yeah, you didn't have any range, buddy. Oh, but someone hit me hard enough to do some real damage. That's unfortunate.
Recon reports enemy spotted. Maschinengewehr einsatzbereit. Recon reports enemy spotted. Seitenrichtung ist repariert.
Yeah, welcome to War Thunder, where your healthy teammate peeks the ridge, doesn't know your damage, gets himself damaged, and you both end up repairing next to each other and getting killed by the BMP.
Recon reports enemy spotted. Just keep it up, and victory will be
Bro, you're not helping the way you think you're helping. I hate to be the one to have to tell you.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
I know, you think pointing them out is really effing helpful.
Attention to the map.
If you had a mic and could, like, watch out for your teammates and tell us, like, hey, Cregan, you're approaching this guy, he's hidden behind this building. Instead, all you can just kind of do is point at the general area and hope we understand what you mean. And, like, I've seen it. I've done recon running. I understand now why it's so inaccurate. Like, you gotta really position your plane well, but, you know. Maybe it's me. Maybe there's a way to turn that off, and I just don't know it yet. Don't have thermals for this guy yet, right? No, I just got night vision. Okay. So we're gonna push the snipe line down here so that they don't have the safety of just rolling up on us how they like. I want to keep them a little bit off game, because if they have to come straight across, they open themselves up a lot more, I think, to crossfield fire by our teammates. Now, I don't know if I can get the elevation to actually put hurt on them from here, but hey, we're gonna try. Hey, C90, how are you doing? Good, good. Let me see. Sorry, I gotta get my chat set up over in another window here. Okay, guys, no one kill me while I'm messing around with my setup, please. Thank you. All right. Well, you missed me embarrassingly realizing I had thermals unlocked on my Leopard this match. I was complaining about everyone having thermals, and then I'm like, wait, I have thermals. What am I doing? So, but, let's see what we got. I was trying to hold that hill, and they ended up just kind of taking it away, so I think now they're in the situation where they're just kind of stuck to their spawn. And nice. Congratulations, man. Milestones are important to celebrate. Crap, 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 crap. Not what I wanted. Don't want it. Don't want. Don't want. Don't like. Hate it. Get away. Get away. Get away. Good, 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 good. Shoot. Now they know I'm here.
Most of the zones are under control.
Get out of here, tree. I want to see the zone. I don't want to. So 5.3. That's like peak World War II time for most countries, right? What's France look like at that point? There's my M4 Super that I can't afford. T-72 M1. I'm kind of excited about this tank. I think it's interesting how Russia gets this weird mix of like American and Soviet era stuff. Have a anti-tank weapon. Why is the armament here? Okay. Is there okay, so that's just a cosmetic like law on the side of it. Well, you want to squat up to some Germany? Oh, looks like you're in game, so. Alright, I'll hop in another and let me know if you want to. gonna push for C here and do the slugfest on that side.
Aufsitzen! Los, los, los! Gedenkbereitschaft herstellen! Kraftfahrer bereit! Hilfskiste bereit! Ladekiste bereit! I'm sorry.
Alright, we're going to swing out here. I don't think we're going to take the hill because we got a dozer, so I'm going to let someone else have the hill. But I am going to start, I think, entrenching about here-ish. See if that'll work for me.
Attention to the map! Allied forces have captured a zone.
I usually feel like it's like 3, maybe 4 pushes gets you pretty much hauled down. So, you know, mileage still varies from time to time. I think we're going to do one more push just to see if we can get it better. Yeah, not quite having the pile on at the front I want. Oh crap.
Feindliches Startfeuer in eurem Sektor! Our victory is near. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Alright, gonna push to see itself. Maybe I'll use that little dugout later on. Oh, wow, that felt good. That felt good. It might be...
Attention to the designated grid zone!
Oh, that didn't break my thing. What does that mean? I'm not trying to just play. Oh, one country all the time. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, you gotta do whatever, you know, it takes to keep the game fun. I think, you know, especially with games like this that are, you know, difficult to learn. I think there's a tendency for people to, like, you know, over specialize, or maybe it just appeals to people who over specialize. But I think it's way more important that you enjoy the experience than that you do it in any particular way that anyone else wants you to, you know? So, yeah, whatever you feel, man. That's right. Do not mess with me. You can mess with me, but that other guy couldn't mess with me. Yeah, I am excited to try the Americans, but I think I gotta just, you know, take my time, pace it out. Alright, so they are going to be putting up a pretty solid defense now. Like, they're going to start holding up at the wall and sniping out any guys who, emerge from our spawns. So, I'm going to do the thing that I'm generally loath to do, which is drive very far to see if I can... Oh, crap. Crap. Okay. Okay. I got it. I'm going back. Don't blow me up. I'm getting back in bounds. I'm back in bounds. You get returned to the battlefield. I'm where I'm supposed to be. You're out of pocket there, warning. You almost blew me up because I took a wrong turn. You were the one who chose not to show where the exact boundaries of the game are. Because it'll ruin immersion. Well, sure, but so does blowing up for no damn reason. The sound of a helo that's going to kill... Oh, hey, look, my teammates got him. Nothing to worry about here. I'm a little concerned. I haven't seen any enemy tanks. Like, am I doing this wrong? Did they go... Oh, I hear them though. How does he get 2 missiles and a BMP? Rude. Yeah, this is why I keep this M48, because it's like, I don't want to really play the Gepard, but I'm gonna play the Gepard. I need to level it up so I can not play it. It's not a bad vehicle. I'm kind of talking out the side of my neck about it, because AA can just, in general, be frustrating. Because, you spawn in, and especially at this tier, because these guys, these tanks, these jets I'm fighting against, they're going mock. Bullets are not, predictive computer or not, bullets aren't really the plan. So, I think the next tier, when I start getting missiles, it's going to feel a little better to be AA again. It's not bad when I'm top tier in a match, but when I'm bottom tier, oof, Gepard just does not feel good. This model. The next model would be great. Alright, invite to squadron. There you go, man. Invite sent. Alright. Are you ready to go? Let's do it. Alright. I'm gonna go the A6 spawn, and I'm gonna race to the top of A is the plan there. I'm gonna take the Leopard A1A out. Is that goofy? Is that the Swedish AA? No, that's the AT gun that is just kind of weird looking. Alright, so I've found lately that if I take this road over here and cut up, I feel like it gets me there faster, or at least safer. Doing those bumps and bends up there, if one of them mounts to this ridgeline, it gets pretty precarious to be down there. But if you're in this groove, you're at least protected from the flank. You can focus fire forward, you know. Maybe it just feels safer to me. I don't know. But I mean, when I look over, I'm making as good, if not better, time than the people who are next to me. So, you know, this guy was just in front of me before, so I figure if it saves me, if it takes just as much time, but I feel safer, why not? All right, they're capping A, so I'm going to throw some flak on it, just see if I can give them some shade. Get up there. Yeah, you wanted to get up there, you knew it. Okay. That's not a confidence builder. Okay, I got one. He's at 200 meters range. I got no shot on him, but I see him. Alright, I'm going to push up to see if I can't get him. Oh, you just blew up. That's not good. Yep. The guy, presumably the guy who blew you up, blew me up. Oh yeah, they had a whole bunch of guys mounted on top of that hill. That was unfortunate. Hey, see, 90, you got the advantage of, I presume you're seeing my screen when you're playing. So if you are, you can kind of see the angle I'm taking, and if you want to set up supporting fire, like lining up right next to me, like I appreciate it because it's, you know, it feels supportive. But I think we do better if we're angled out a little bit from one another, so we can kind of overlap our fields of fire and cover each other. Because yeah, 2-3 tanks at a corner together is just a really, you know, it's like a 1,000-kilo bomb away from a bad time for everybody. All right, so let's make a little house for ourselves, like a mouse. And I'm just gonna dig this out and then push up, but if they get us spawn camped, I want to have a fallback position over here. And that guy's gonna be drawing fire, so we'll need it. One more push. There we go. That's what it's supposed to feel like when you dig a big tunnel. I've generally try to be on every day, so I don't know how long I'll be on for, but I can try. All right. Okay. Trying to get a read to the target. All right, so this point is about 600 to the hill. And, alright, I'm going to advance up now. But if you want to take that spot and hold, you go for it. Oh, you're already up with your potato gun, so... First-gen thermals creep me out. They're very unusual mechanisms. Man, my driver was almost replaced. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm relegated to the gap. That's not going to be fun. Yeah, like, I see someone in the chat's like, their whole team went A. Yeah, because if you hold A, you win this map. There is no scenario... like if our entire team went A, we will always win this map because it's such a dominant position. But yeah, we have too many people who play the game and don't understand what positions on what maps are good and which ones hold. Like, you know, you hold the high ground with 20 people, no one's capturing B or C. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry, I almost choked there drinking some, choked on my drink. All right. All right, let's give it a go. We're gonna have a good one. We're owed a good one. Oh, I gotta upgrade. What do we want? What do we want? Oh, I got my tracks. So because I got the tracks, I'm gonna take the. I was gonna say I'm gonna take the horizontal adjustment, but I think I'm gonna have to take adjustment of fire. This gun isn't firing at full accuracy yet. All right, that's cool. All right, now we'll go. This is going to be a good one. This one we're going to do good on. I feel it. I feel it! Okay, so we got the center A. I'm going to go B3 and just go into town and try to hold the town position. So for that, I think the Leopard 1A. Alright, so cutting right of the fort, and then if you see kind of where that road shoots off, I want to be like one block in from that where it kind of arcs through like E3. I want to be just away from the road. So maybe I'll cut that northern third of E3 so I come up, I'm almost parallel to A before I cut south. But I do want to poke out of town before the town rounds up. It's kind of like right in the middle of E3, but not on that main road, just off to the side. Because then you have good elevation. There's a little bit of cover of those buildings in front of you, and then you can kind of cover one of their spawns. The guys who spawn at the G6 spawn almost always go for that hill on the far right. They're going to be able to do some damage to people who are out in the open, but they can't touch the city really from there. And the city's kind of our version of that, where we can, you know, if we can win the city, there's not much they can do about it. So, alright, zipping through here. Now the trick is if we can win the city, because they might come in here with numbers and then we're struggling. Yep, there they are. Man, those... I'm so fed up with those recon tanks. I'm so happy to get in a higher tier where all the tanks are tanks, and the recon tanks become the exception, not the rule. But right now, they just dominate this 9-tier play. So many of them all the time. It's kind of exhausting. Because they're fast. They get everywhere fast. And to counter them, you have to start using a playstyle that's gonna hurt later. Where you start stopping before. I suppose if you're playing a nation that doesn't have particularly fast tanks, you don't really care. But leopards are fast. So I think leopards are gonna kind of become that, where we're gonna be the ones sprinting to the objective and then parking and waiting for them to roll up and blowing them up, but we'll see. This is not the one with thermals. This is the one without thermals. The thermal one just blew up. Alright, let's... I'm going to drop some already up here, just in case. So I got waxed in this clearing past these buildings last time, so I'd expect that they're going to be in there again. Just kind of hunkered down, hull down, looking for people who drive through. Alright. You engaging? Assuming so. Alright, got one. And looks like they got you. That's unfortunate.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten Echo 2. Stören. Echo 2. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert.
Alright, gonna just try to hug the fort here, see if I can stay out of line of sight of that guy. Well, it looks like he might have saw me, but he didn't get a shot off on me. Or at least he didn't get a kill shot on me. Alright, now just drop down and get in the side streets, and hopefully then I'm safe. There we go. Alright, reset our gun to 0. And we start pushing through town. Work my way left here as I go. Left, then right. And then left. right here, but it looks like... Nope, that was my left. Towns are fun, cities are fun, awesome. What if they just doodle mazes and then they're like, okay, cool, make that out of buildings. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to pay attention to. I'm trying to get through the dang city. And I'm not getting where I want. I should have taken that left. I thought, it's time to cut right again. Okay, now I have to cut right left because if I go forward, I think I come out on that road. Yeah, this is where I wanted to be. Alright, so now I'm going to push through here and take a right about here. Man, this place, if they were actually in here in numbers, this would be a nightmare. Just trying to find your way out and you feel like you're getting killed. Push through here. Alright, oh! Yeah, see, look at, he knew it. He knew this was a big part. Okay, that was the enemy, but still. I'm going to fall back a little bit to take some of these trees out. Or I'm just going to have to shoot you. And it sucks when you only have 15 rounds to use 2 to deal with that. Alright, what's our distance? 900. Yeah, that took entirely too long to get through that tunnel. But worked out, we won. Alright. Now we got our full elevations. Now we just need suspension and brakes. And the Leopard A1 is done. Alright. I think we need to, oh, this is trickier. I still want to push for that hill on the left because it's such a strong position. That said, though, these 2 points are very near each other, so, and they're a little harder to cover from the hill, from the top of the hill, but I think there's enough egress points we can do it. Alright. So I'm going to race up there. I'm also prepping some smoke. I've been having a lot of success just putting smoke between like objectives and enemy tanks, and people do not want to drive into it. Like that is verboten in most cases. They're just like, I'm not going to be the one who drives in smoke and dies, so I figured carrying 5-6 rounds of smoke is worth the potential that it could explode because it's stored on like the feet by the loader, but or rather that shell count. But I still think it's worth it. I get hit in the back of the turret enough to explode, so. Alright, I do hear enemy armor, but not a crazy amount of it. So Oh shoot, I'm getting shot at. Yeah, I wouldn't go in there, buddy. If you see a tank backing off, like, something bad happened, something bad happened. It's a bad plan to be up there. Yep, we gotta get over there. Get these trees off of me. Bruh. And of course, it's a Wheelie Mix Turbo. How are they calling an arty on our spawn point? I didn't think you could do that. You're just glitch clicking until it goes.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta. 4. Stören. Delta. 4. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert. The enemy is getting closer to victory.
I've decided that scouting is really challenging balance in this game because UAVs can be really potent assets, but say 2-3 members of your team decide they're going to just UAV the match. They probably think that they're the game changers, they're making the difference, but it's the sort of thing of like you're actively taking 2 weapons off the battlefield and trading it for intel that you're not like that no one else on the team knows that they can rely on. So it's often ignored intel. You know, I see pictures flashing left and right, and I'm like, dude, I have no idea if that's a good call out or not. And yet they're missing like dudes sitting out in fields. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on why I stopped doing UAV controlling actively in matches unless like I need to find where a guy is that I'm dueling, because it just does not generally give the value. Again, this whole game comes down to communication and the fundamental fact that the root mechanics do not support it is tragic. Like a couple nights ago, I was playing helicopter PvE, and another player just said, "Hey, I'm getting landing pad A. No one else go for it." I missed the chat. It was late at night. I wasn't like paying attention. I landed. He landed. I think a third player landed. It was kind of a cluster. And then a few minutes later, dude crashes into me like out of nowhere, like just head on. And I was like, oh. That's weird. I've never seen 2 helicopters hit each other in PvE, but okay, like, you know, maybe we've just both, like, it was over some enemies, so we were, like, I was thinking he's shooting and not knowing where he's flying. I'm shooting, not paying attention where other halos are. Just kind of counting on the probability that we're not going to hit each other. Is how I interpreted it. I respawn, and like within a minute, it felt like a minute. Maybe it was longer than that, but pretty quickly, all of a sudden, same dude flies in, crashes straight into me. This time, though, I see it's deliberate. Like, I can tell his angle is purposeful. So I while I'm dead, I put in the chat, like, why? And he's like, go back in the chat and read. And I go back, and he sees, it's the whole call-out thing that I didn't notice, And he's like, that's gonna keep happening, blah, 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 And I'm like, oh, wow, shit. So, just threw a report on him and was like, whatever. So then I tried to avoid him, tried to like fly different spots of the map, not go near him. But he was pretty hell-bent on finding me, so he kept crashing in. Every time he'd do it, he'd call out like 2 or 3, and so it was like, and it's helicopters, so, it's costing quite a bit of silver lions for me to do this, and he's hitting me in such a way that it's like messing up his skids, but my props. So I'm crashing. He's not always crashing. And the whole time he's just like, you need to pay attention. Da 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 da. You need to do. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I even explained to him, I'm like, dude, I'm on a PlayStation 5. I actively cannot type while I'm alive. Like, there is no mechanism where I can go to the map, select chat, type. Even if I wanted to, it would take way too long. I would die probably unless I'm in some sort of crazy thing where I have 15 minutes of travel time. Like, it's just not practical for me to communicate via typing. And I honestly, and maybe this is me thinking it's funny, but I don't think he read that. I don't think or if he did, he just dismissed it out of hand. Like, you're playing the game wrong if you're playing it that way. And yeah, it struggles. It stuck with me, like it hit hard. Because I was like, I'm trying to just fucking play the game. I'm playing helicopter PvE because I want to learn how to fly a helicopter better. And I'm like, I don't want to do it in a match where 4,000 tanks start shooting in the air the instant I show up on a map. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to this big-ass wide-open thing. I'll practice landing. That seems pretty safe if you're not sure how to do a helicopter. And it's a reminder that, like, that's kind of the state of some of the War Thunder community, where it's just these, for lack of a better word, a-holes who, this is their validation of life. They've worked very hard to get good at doing things, and now they can't really stomach when people aren't doing it the exact way they want it done or learn to do or whatever, but the game does not support any sort of mechanism of that, like there's no the game needs just native fucking chat. Like, it needs everyone on the team to have the option to hear what everyone else is saying if they want to. Because, I'm sure there's still just a ton of assholes on the game. But at least if I can exchange, argue with them. He can tell me I'm an idiot because I went to the same place he went. But here's the thing. If he had a microphone and said it, I wouldn't have gone there. I would have gone, oh, okay, cool. Or I could have said, oh, hey, man, I'm just trying to practice landing. I'll get it. Why don't you get something else? You're clearly better at fighting and flying than me. Go for it. But, yeah, it's very unfortunate to not have that. And, yeah, like I said, make it optional. Let people opt out. I've played enough Xbox and PS to know that, there are downsides to allowing people to communicate freely with each other. But I think, like in a game like this where like communication is key, like it's very short-sighted of them to not provide that functionality, and it's pretty much my main criticism of the game. They're forever. They're forever. And that was kind of his thing, I think, where he was like trying to just push through the match as quickly as possible. So any two players doing the same thing is just a horrible waste of time and atrocious, and like anyone who's not following the game plan or whatever, like I don't fucking know what the guy's deal is, but like it's unfortunate. Because I even agree with the point. I'm like, man, yeah, if we could get through this faster, I'd be all about it. But unfortunately, that is not the situation I'm in. Areas, if anyone can take care of that a-hole, that'd be great. He's just shooting me in the engine over and over. He's detracking me, shooting me in the engine. Because, yeah, I can deal with kind of not talking to anonymous people. Like, like it's a team full of people, like, right? We got like 15 people. We can't communicate. We're all kind of on equal footings. The other team's on equal footings. That's fine. Like it's. I guess that's. But yeah, like it'd just be so much better if we could. Like, just. Yeah. I gotta get out this topic. It's kind of pissing me off. Which doesn't do any good because Gaijin's not going to watch the stream and go, "Oh, hey, he has a good point." So they're gonna Gaijin. They're gonna do what they do. It's rough. It's rough. It's a merry day for certain vehicles. And it sucks for others. And it's really honestly all about your team. All about your team and whether or not they have a shared vision for how to win. So AC90, I think I'm going to just drop out of squad. I'm just like I said, I'm a little salty. I don't want to like you to be catching the side of that. Because you're playing the game, you're doing good. You're not doing nothing wrong. It's just me and how I'm feeling right now. So, but yeah, I'll still be around. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. So have a good night, sir. Let's see. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do a little bit of the Air Arcade. Might do the PvE thing. I don't know, but I just need to change tempo. Yeah, 9.3 is German. 9.3 can kind of eat my a-hole. Like it's to that point where you can get blown up by Bradleys and BMPs only so many times before it just starts to feel stupid. And it's stupid because of the structure of the game, not because those vehicles are outrageously imbalanced or what have you. It's that every single vehicle starts at the same spawn, and a 20 kilometer per hour difference makes a huge difference when most vehicles cap out at 40. It's like 1.5 times the speed. It makes a huge difference. And most of the time, all they have to do is kill one tank, and then 15 tanks stop moving, looking for the thing that's going to kill them. When really, if everyone kept moving, they might get one more tank, but then they're smoked. But because everyone stops moving, they actually get like 2 or 3 tanks, and then they like legitimately put a pause to the offensive, and it's like one vehicle can hold everyone up because people are not playing this game as a team game; they're playing it as an individual survival game, and that's really not what the game is, and at least that's not what I think it is. Maybe to someone they're having fun with it, and it's a hobby game. So yeah, whatever makes it fun for them. But yeah, I'm kind of here for like teamwork and winning, and making progress on tech trees. Like, and that stuff's all aided if you're winning and working as a team. So yeah. All right, so we got some 79s coming in. Let's see. Hang it. I was trying to reconfigure my controller so that when I went into map mode, I could use my right joystick to manipulate the map. I thought I had it fixed, but I apparently do not. The worst part is I got the Hind, the premium Hind, because I was like, I don't want to grind out helicopters by doing tanks, and I was just like, I want to, just have fun, fly an effective helicopter, but it's 9/7, so I'm like, oh shit, if I play that thing, I'm in an even worse PR for me with the vehicles that I have. So come on, get in there. What? Nope, you're dead. There we go. That's how I know I'm playing sensibly, because I'm colliding with other planes that I'm mad that I missed. So yeah, not very rational playstyle right now. So, hello, hi, it's me, I'm the problem. So, let's take out some JU-87s. Let's have some fun. Let's loosen up. Not worry about the fact we died several times in spawn. I do see that kind of as the one of the saving graces of this game is it's effectively 3 different games in one. Like you've got your tank battles, in various shades of tank battles too. I mean, you can make the argument that there's 3 different types of tank game, but I'm going to just say tank game. Then there's this airplane modes, which are actually fun. Like, I like airplane arcades. That can be like a really fun time. You can end up with the same situations like spawn killing and stuff, but even there, it's more. You have more of an opportunity. And then realistic battles, which I actually really like for the air, because it's just that one life. Now, I don't know that I want to grind it. I like playing it at top tier with jets. Like, that's fun, because it's like you just fly for a few minutes and then you either achieve your goal or you blow up, and there's not a lot of middle ground to that. It's not like you're sitting there and you're like, oh, hey, I almost was successful, but, it's like, no, you literally blow up, you have one life. So it's like, did you do the thing you were trying to do? If not, then you didn't succeed. Oh, you did do the thing you were trying to do? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, good on you. So, yeah. I like the simplicity of it, maybe. That clear success-failure kind of metric. But yeah, so yeah, but the air game, different. I really like this PvE arcade mode. Like, I think the air arcade is the best arcade. The tank one is traumatic. Like, it's just It's not great. Helicopter is not great. Um, don't think Navy has a PvE, or at least they don't have one that they use a lot, or that might be like seasonal or something. But then there's also Navy, which is actually a really fun game mode. Like I don't know why more people don't do Navy. I think it's probably because Navy doesn't really integrate into um, armor very well. You know, like if you put a cruiser and a mouse on the same map, like yeah, the cruiser wins because cruisers got bigger guns, more armor. You know, like the mouse is just an attempt to replicate some of that crap.
Returning to the base. Returning to the base.
So, yeah, sorry, aiming here. Oh, out of ammo. Unfortunate. There, get it. Get him. Oh, we broke. Alright, let's leave plane. But yeah, Navy is it's a reasonably good mode. I think there's things they could do to make it more fun. But I admire what they're doing. Like, part of me wonders because I think doesn't Gaijin have a like a full Navy game as well that's not War Thunder, and I'm wondering if they're trying to merge them or if they're just like. Well, I haven't played the other one, so I don't know if maybe that one's superior, and so that's actually drawing away the guys who would want to play Navy. But I don't know. I like it, and it gives a place to like if you have top tier strike fighters, like 11.9 airplanes or 11.7, bombers. Yeah, you can take it into a tank match, but like you're kind of OP for that, But you take it into a naval match, and no one's got radar guided anything there. No one's launching missiles at planes. So it's interesting to me that yeah, it's interesting. So. Reload. Yeah, we only have one round left. That would have been fun to run into the other team with. Alright, and we got ground guns back there. Looks like people are on them. And the Stuka's up ahead, so. Though, you know what? Realistically, those guys are going to get the Stukas. So I'm going in on these SM-79s over here. But yeah, like that, the ability to just swap out and just play a different type of game if you're getting burned out on spawn kills in tank mode, or if you're not happy with your current, like how air battles are going, like that's very cool. I'm glad they have all these things together. All right. 8K. This P40 is going to go in before me. Oh, I like his approach. I like that timing, that distancing. Let's see how he does. Is he going to rake through, The question's always like, what's the firepower, right? Like, there's one. Two. Oh, he is going back for him. Okay. All right. Well, three. Well, okay, he's pulling his weight. He's going to do a good thing. All right. What? Really? Really? We didn't get it? Okay, there we got it. Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there. There we go. And get him, get him. Really? Really, bro? Okay. Oh, trying to drop a bomb on me, huh? Tell you what. Oh, is my gunner dead? My gunner's dead. Okay, that's why that's happening. Alright, we're gonna reload. We got a couple moments before we get cannons back. We're gonna get below your gun. There we go. Make the turn. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. You can do it. You can do it. Now that, I was going to say, that one had to have hit him. Alright, got him. Is that everybody? That's everyone. Alright. Circling back, where are we compared to everyone else? We are at a good point to get a new plane because we are smoking stitches holding us together. Alright, that's a big bombing run. I don't think we're going to actually last. It's unfortunate that I grabbed a new plane. I should not have done that. Oh, are you coming at me, or no, you're going away, okay. Alright, let's get in on these guys and see what we can do to them. Oh, hey, you guys are much closer. Don't know why I didn't notice that. Avoid them. Do not hit their parts, please. Oh, we're out of ammo again. We're just going to drop. Man, this ME is pretty tough. He's holding together all right for having many bullet holes as it's got. Now, just hold on for 12 more seconds. Well, we better get you two. There we go. And let's guess where it's going to be. You just teleport away? That's rude. Go in on those JU-88s. Let's reload now because we got some time. And I think the match is actually... Oh, man. Crap. That was just kind of a hope and a prayer sort of a thing. You know what? I think with the amount of time we have and that we're down to one prop, those howitzers are our best bet for doing anything successful. Tell my team I'm going in on them.
Attention to the map.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Alright. But yeah, there we go. A little bit of a moment of successfulness. Yeah, I always try to figure out what like, man, there is something in my brain, something that just like, when I meet difficulty, I want to personalize it so much. It's not good, it's not healthy, you know, it's like, people are generally running around trying to do good, be good, you know, that sort of thing. But there's just, yeah. So yeah, just kind of learned over time that there are moments where I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna remove myself from this, not for any reason of anyone else, but just because I need to. Because if I don't, I'm gonna, I can, you know, like I can say something out of pocket, something rude, you know, like hurt someone's feelings. Like shit, I don't want to do, but you know, it's easy to do if you're to justify yourself in the moment if you're pissed off or what have you. So yeah. All right, what are we leveling up our crew here? Leadership. We got our tank loading. We got our targeting. So yeah, driving would be next for him. So I'm trying to prioritize for training, targeting, reloading first. Always reloading first. That is, but targeting, and then tank driving, and then leadership are like my big skills. I do want to I am going to try for each of my crews to like level up a certain vitality on each member just to see like how that impacts play. I don't think vitality is going to have it's going to be the game changer or anything like that. But I am curious how that'll work, and so like I'm trying it with this crew right now, where I'm just leveling up the gunner's vitality. The idea being, you know, if the gunner stays in the fight longer, that might make a difference. So let's see. Here we got targeting. We got weapon reloading. I think I'm gonna hang on for the targeting or the reloading to fill up a little more. Let's see. So think I'm going to do my daily grind. So this is one of the nice things I did notice about this form, the ground arcade, is at 8.3, there's no more groupings. So this one was kind of nice to like actually bring in, air vehicles on because and you can bring helicopters in. So I threw the Hind in here because it doesn't matter if it's a 10.0 tier in this mode. What matters is that we're over 8.3 still. So I usually play one round as like just a tank, just to kind of like get the sense, get the scene, figure out the lay of the map. Like this one's gonna suck, I can already tell. And then I'll go to I've been going to Helos because it's just kind of my chance to try it out. Yeah. Okay, so we're on this map. Alright, so though I have not done this since I have gotten the bulldozer. This could actually be kind of interesting because the attack angles are like that ridge, the ridge behind me, but what is it? Is this the guy I did it with? Yeah, where I found if I set up like this, I'm actually in a reasonably good position because the my turret doesn't see over it. So I can kind of fire this way, or this way. I can fire into the different fields of fire. Also do have quite a bit of cover from the other side, but looks like I don't have any angles on these guys, so we will 360 or 180? 180, that's 180. And we'll look over here and see who we got. We got nobody. Okay. Time to adapt. So we're going to swing over to this side. Get into this little death blade. How are we losing? Oh, I guess we're losing tanks. I'm like, they're not even in our base. How can we be losing if they're not in our base? Okay. So yeah, they're just on the low side, so I'm going to get there to help, and then we're going to get them all, and then I'm going to die because I'm exposed out in the open. Yep. Exactly. And yeah, see, look at news. They arrive, and like, that's the piece where I'm like, give us like 10 seconds. Give us some sort of like reasonable amount of downtime. Because one of these groups is going to spawn right behind me and light me up, and then that's all she wrote. Like that's all it takes is one stray round into your keister. Alright. Oh, there's that group. They can shoot at me all they want, I think. Let's see, anyone I can get from up here now? Again, no, I can't. I can't. Yeah, APF SDS is not going to blow up buildings anytime soon. Oh, you guys are out there, though. That could be a problem. But not for a while, apparently. So, okay. Alright, I gotta get to a ridge line. I gotta be a little more proactive here. Just spinning in circles, not accomplishing much. Bro, yeah. And that's the thing, like, it's like, every a-hole on a map who's got a good tank, well, let's drive 17 of them in a squad together and give them reasonably good, accuracy. That's unfortunate. Alright, set my rockets. We'll Groups of 8. Alright, let's go. Did you switch weapons? No, you still gave me my strums. I don't want drums, I want rockets. You gave me drums again. Oof, you get hard. Really, I'm being impatient. I should have just taken the get part out right away as soon as I took off. So there's a way to play. Oh, I didn't even take my landing gear up. Man, rough day for me. So someone was telling me there's a way you play helos where you just put them in hover mode and then you just advance. It's very stiff, but it's apparently a much more controlled way because you can re-zero your inertia very quickly. And you can, as you can see, you can get a pretty good clip speed. Plus it lets you control your altitude much better. I feel like, though, when I'm doing this, like the dang thing is fighting me the entire time. You know what I mean? Like it's not a really fluid way of playing. But maybe fluidity is overrated, right? Oh, wait. They're right there? Oh, they're right there. Okay. Okay, strums. Come on. Stabilize straight ahead, please. Stabilize straight ahead, please. Where is my stabilized zone? Oh, I had it. That's the problem. I got some air-to-air missiles here I wasn't realizing I had. Okay. There we go. Boom. Now we drop missiles on these guys and annoy them a little bit. There we go. We annoyed him to death. Just the way we like to do. Oh, that guy we did not annoy enough. Let's annoy him more. There we go. Alright, now we get back to our rockets and we gotta get in there. Mind is not maneuverable! Alright, let's see. Leclerc, come here. I got something for you. Not as accurate as I'd like it to be. Again, you're not maneuverable, but you're dead enough. Oh, gosh. Hind, I say a lot of things about you, but I shouldn't. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh! Whew. I am abusing these RPMs, but it's working. Yeah. So, just trying out the different weapons on the Hind, finding out what I think just as many anti-tank guided missiles is the way to go with the Hind, really. But, oh, don't do it again. Just wanted to do it once. Wanted to get my, oh wait, I didn't get my crate. Did we not pass enough to even get a reward crate? That's pretty crazy. That's like, we got an F. Like you didn't even make it through the first round. No reward for you. But we did make it through multiple waves. So I don't know what's going on. But it's okay. It's another opportunity to play the hind, having fun with it, and enjoying it. It is a cow. I mean, like it is. It does not want to handle the way you want to handle it. You know, like especially for Germany, like you start with the lightest little, most forgiving helicopter possible. Yeah, oh man, the helos. That's another reason why I really want to play the Americans. Is I want to fly a little bird. I want to like just be running around in that thing. You know, I want to play the Blackhawk. Not so much, but that's just because I have a hard time envisioning what that play style's like. But you know, Apache, like yeah, get out there. You know, like. Abrams, Warthog, you know, like I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really curious to see if they keep pushing the tech envelope. You know, if they start getting into like 5th gen fighters, because that's going to be just as painful as tier 9 tanks. So this game really does need like some sort of it doesn't need it. It's a perfectly good game. I don't want to start by saying it needs something it doesn't need. But like, I'd like to see some sort of like infantry mechanic. Maybe it's troop trucks or something. But just the idea that like something that you can use machine guns and cannons on that aren't like this game is so dependent on heavy armor. If you are not equipped, like if your helo is not equipped to combat heavy armor or airplanes, you don't really serve a purpose. Like they have gun pods that are like 50 caliber machine guns, but like, well, why? Like it doesn't make a lot of sense within the context of the game. So I'd like to see him have that built in somewhere someday. Like maybe it's an event mode where there's like soldiers running around on the field, and you're some of your more specialized vehicles that are anti-infantry can be taking care of those. Yeah, that would be nice. 'Cause, like we got all these guns. We used to not have guns at all. I remember when I started playing War Thunder, there were no machine guns. Is that right? That I don't know. That feels really weird to say. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe they just didn't serve any purpose, so I didn't ever use them. But it felt like I felt like there weren't any. But I'd probably feel that way if I didn't know what I was supposed to do with them too. But